tune into Timeless Heart, and here we explore love stories that echo through time. Alright, let the journey begin. Hello, pastors Bamishi and Okwemi Bankole. How are you doing today?
Well, good afternoon, Miss Lade.
Yes, yes,
Thank you so
yes.
much. We are doing very fine.
Oh, that's
So we
that's
are
good
so
to
glad.
know.
We see it as an honor to
Oh.
be here this afternoon.
Oh,
Thank
the
you.
honor is actually mine. I am so happy to have you here. All right, so let's get straight into the business of today. So, sir, the first question will be directed to you. No, it is a this is a show that we talk about love. Love, love, love. Love is a very sweet adventure. And we've seen the two of you as one sweet love birds. So, and it is a thing of joy for me because you're people that I look up to. Actually, I won't lie about that. So
Well,
I feel so honored to have both of you here. I
thank
won't lie.
thank you so
So
much.
you're welcome, sir and ma. My first question goes directly to daddy. So how okay, let me see. When and where did you meet mommy?
Okay, thank you so much. Where I met her during service, NYSC, and at that time when we were doing the work of God,
Okay,
I
okay.
was the state evangelism secretary of NCCF, Nigerian Christian Corpus Fellowship,
Yes,
Edo
yes,
State.
yes.
So,
Okay.
and at that time we were preparing for an outreach because the purpose of NCCF is rural rugged evangelism. So, and we were preparing for an outreach, and
Okay.
there was a missionary woman, a missionary,
Okay.
so who wanted us to come and organize an outreach
Okay. Okay.
in a particular place, a particular village. So, and she looked for me. Then, if you are familiar with NCCF, this thing, they used to have what they call family house.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she got to the family house.
Okay.
And then I was not residing in the family house.
Okay.
So, I had a place of primary assignment.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she came to the family house, and on getting to the family house, she was directed
Okay.
to my own corpus lodge.
Okay.
So, and she met my wife was at the family house. My sister then, she
No.
was a sister. I've never seen her actually before then.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and she decided to accompany her with the mama
The family house.
in the family house
Okay.
to my home place. So when I saw her, that was the first time I saw her.
Mm.
So in fact, when I saw her, so I was just attracted to her. So and I was like, wow.
Hmm.
The person came. She was not. She accompanied the person.
Okay.
The
Okay.
person came to make an inquiry and to make a request
Mm.
that we should organize an outreach in a particular village. But when
Okay.
I saw her, when I was discussing with the person, one of my eyes was looking at her.
Hey, what an angel! You must have been feeling
So
like that.
yes, I
Okay.
was
Okay.
just admiring her. That wow, okay. So, and she left. They left. So I decided to get information about her because that was the first time I saw her. So, and from then, I was following up on her.
That's
So can I just
amazing.
go ahead and say
Of
some of the
course.
follow-up work that I did?
Yes, please
Okay.
say it.
Now, I as the evangelism secretary,
Okay.
so I was given the opportunity to because we go to prison outreach,
Okay.
we go for prison outreaches, we go for hospital outreaches. So then I had the opportunity to group because we were many. We were up to like 200
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Christian corpers.
Okay.
So and I had the opportunity to group people. We go weekly on weekends. So
Okay.
I had the opportunity to group people. Though I was supposed to be following
Yeah.
all of them, to be in all the
To
groups,
coordinate the
to
two.
coordinate
Oh, okay.
the
Okay.
groups. We
Okay.
had about 4 groups. So, but just for me to always see her and to be
Hey.
close to her,
Okay.
I put her directly in the group that my name appeared.
Oh my
So that
god.
I can be seen now, so that I can get close to
So
her, and
okay.
so and that was how the whole
It
thing started began.
began.
So
Sparked
that
up.
was how the journey
Okay,
began. That was
okay.
the year 1999.
99.
1999
That's a long
September.
time
I can okay,
ago.
1999. It started 1999,
Hmm.
but maybe you still ask me some questions about the day I proposed.
Of
So
course,
that was not the day.
definitely.
That was not the day, but I did my follow up. So
Okay.
till
Okay,
yeah.
okay. That's amazing. That's so amazing. And I'm interested on when you initiated that chat. You've been the one looking at her.
Yeah.
She doesn't know that someone is looking at her.
Yeah.
She's just doing her thing as a fine
Yes, she
girl
did.
and
She was
pretty.
not even aware.
So how?
Okay.
What did you say? How did you initiate that chat with her?
Okay. They left that day after I spoke with the missionary.
Okay.
So they left, and I tried to, you know, to see them off. So
Okay.
and I told you. So I was like, I asked about the name, and okay, now, and I now when I got information, so I maybe the next time I saw her, I approached her. How are you doing? I was an ESCO now. People respect ESCO. So when
Okay.
an executive come to you,
Yeah.
you feel
Honored,
honored and things like that. So she didn't know my intention. So
Okay.
I was doing my follow up. So how are you doing? This and this and this and this. So and we became friends. And then I discovered that she was having an issue
Okay.
with a place of primary assignment. So she was posted to a village.
Okay.
So and she didn't want to go to that village, and along the line she was reposted to Benin City.
Okay.
But where she was reposted to, so I think there was
Yeah, I didn't like the place. The
she-
place was very far from the family.
the place was very far from the family house. So she
Okay.
wanted another place. And
Okay.
where I deliberately walked my service to a place that is very close to the family house. So because
Okay.
so and as a result of that, when I discovered that she was having an issue, she didn't like the place.
Okay.
So I said, there is a place. So I now went to meet the proprietor of my school, where that we know somebody that will be interested in serving in this school.
Okay.
This, and where she was posted, I think they refused to.
No, the man took me, but the place was far. I didn't like the
Okay,
I was
she
the
did.
only copper there, so I didn't like the
Oh,
environment. So
of
I
course.
just wanted somewhere. I want to be with my people.
Yes,
So
of course.
Yes, what I wanted to say that is that when she now wanted to reject the place,
Okay.
so she went there, but they refused to
the man,
reject.
the man
Ah.
I told the man to reject me because you need to be rejected before the
Yes,
can.
definitely,
Yes,
definitely.
but he refused to reject her.
me.
So to me, so I now approached my proprietor. So who then was an influential person in the whole of Benin City.
Okay.
So she went. They refused to reject her. The person refused to reject her. So I now told my proprietor that okay, this person. My proprietor now took it upon himself to. I think
He followed me.
he
to the
followed
place.
her to the place.
So
Okay.
the man did not have choice. He had to reject me. So
Okay.
that was how I got reposted to his school.
So
Oh wow.
and we were now serving in the same
In the same-
school.
Oh my
And
God.
the place they gave us accommodation, Corpus Lodge.
Yes.
So the Corpus Lodge female wing, male wing, they're in the same compound. So she was living in the female Corpus Lodge, and I was living in the male Corpus Lodge. And we got closer, and we were doing friendship,
That's how we start.
and
Yes,
I knew her better, and that was how
The rest is
Is
history. Somebody shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
This is amazing. I love love. I really love love.
Love is
And I
good.
like it when you can confidently share your love story. It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Kudos to you, sir.
Thank you so much.
So, sweet mommy, angel.
Thank
So, is there anything that attracted you to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like you said, when we were living in the same compound, I saw the eagerness in him
Okay.
towards the service of God.
Mm.
When you're talking about rural rugged evangelism, it takes somebody that is very energetic.
Yes.
For me, what attracts me to a man is somebody that loves God.
God.
That has been my point of attraction. And then I saw the zeal in him. Whenever we are going for rural rugged evangelism outreaches, we need to see him. Very energetic, very very
Enthusiastic.
ready to go
Yes,
anywhere. We
yes,
enter
yes.
villages, we enter shrines, we anoint shrines. So I was like, I like this kind of person. Though he had not told me his intention then, but
Okay.
at a point we went for one of the outreaches and I was sick while doing the outreach. The kind of care, attention I
He
received,
gave
I was like,
you.
what else am I looking for? And I wish
Yes.
and things like that. So that
Okay.
was how what actually attracted him, is zeal for the things of God, his love for God. Then he's a very caring person.
Oh,
We stay in the same compound. Sometimes we don't have water, we go out to fetch water. He will fetch water for me.
oh
He
wow.
will do so many things, and
Wow.
naturally the things just
Of course, of course.
yes,
And see, honestly, either whether old or young, our hearts as a female is the same thing.
Yeah.
Whether we are old or young. See, there are some things that men will do that will interest us, that will just naturally make your heart grow
Yeah.
for that kind of person. And part of it is pampering and caring.
Exactly.
It is very, very important.
Exactly.
So please, men out there, if you're after one fine lady that has not accepted you, try find your way to pamper and care for her. And the important thing is, do you have God? That one is story for another time. So, sir, I really appreciate your response so far.
Thank you
Ma,
so much.
thank you so much. So, can I move on?
Yes.
Me, I'm interested though. In this proposal thing, how did you propose? Please tell me. I'm interested.
Okay. I said I have done my own homework in making myself, I've registered. I thought I've registered myself in her heart, by some of the things that
That you've done.
that's yes that I've done. So on this special day, I thought by now I should be able to approach her boldly.
Boldly. I should not say no.
So now, when the first time though I discovered that so many people at that time, so many couples too were showing
Interested.
interest.
Of course. Hot
So,
cake.
and whenever I see, I know some of them. So whenever they come, I will be like, as natural,
Yes, now.
what's this brother looking for?
What's this?
These are. So,
Okay.
okay. Then on this day, I approached her. Then in those days, it's different from the way
do
people
it
are
now.
they are doing it now. So then I told her my intention, that I love her, so I will not mind if she will be my wife. I would like her to spend the rest
Oh
of
my
her days
God. Oh my
with
God.
me. I would like to marry her
Okay.
and things like that. I was disappointed at the
What?
response I got
What?
at the first time, because she said because I thought
It will be an
it
easy
will
something for you now.
so she said and her natural self, she doesn't like to hurt people. That's one thing about her. Even till now, she doesn't like to hurt people. So, but the way she said it, this, she said it politely. She said the no politely, but I got the message that is no. So, so I said, okay, maybe you go and pray about it and think about it more.
Yes.
So, I remember the second time, after a while,
Okay.
So I approached her again.
Mm-hmm.
So she said no. I said, are there, is
More.
there anybody? Because I know that people are, I know that there are
Hey.
some people. Maybe
Okay.
it's, maybe she was confused. So,
Okay. Okay.
and okay, I was also praying. Okay, if it's the will of God, and but on this fateful day,
Hmm.
September 17,
Woo.
1999,
Woo.
because I cannot forget
The
that day.
day. Yeah. Yeah.
So I summoned courage.
Hmm.
But that time I said this is going to. I said to myself,
Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
tell her that.
Okay.
This is going to be the last time because we were rounding off service
Service.
at that time,
Oh.
and I have told God I didn't get engaged when I was in the university.
Mm. Okay.
So, and I've told God that He's going to be in this service or NYC. See,
Okay.
God told me, because I told God when I was coming to serve in Edo State, I said, God, this service is going to be a service unto you. And I requested that, okay, as I serve you, I want you to provide for me my own wife as a gift
Mm.
for this service.
That's beautiful.
So, and lo and behold, when I knew before coming for service that I'm going to get my wife during
Yes.
NYSC.
Yes.
Because when we were called, let me tell you to the extent that I knew, because when we were called as an ESCO, Central ESCO, State ESCO of the fellowship. So the first instruction that we were given was that in this as an ESCO, because you have so many sisters, you just close your eyes, that you are not permitted to get engaged during service as an ESCO.
Wow.
I was the first person to raise up my hand because I knew that I would get engaged.
You were so sure.
So, yes.
Something that you have asked God for.
So I raised my hand. I said, please, this is, I asked question that because
that rule cannot apply.
I said, that's the exact. I said,
Okay.
that rule cannot work.
Okay.
That's the exact one I said. I said,
okay.
please, because those people handing over to us, the president of the fellowship was the one, so giving us the instruction that this is the rule. I said, please, that rule cannot work.
Doesn't apply to me.
So, and things like that. So, now that day, now because the time was running out,
Okay.
so and I approached her and I've made up my mind that this is going to be the last time.
The last time.
It's not that some sisters were not coming. So some sisters were giving signals too. So, and I said, okay, I made up my that God, this is going to be the last time. If the answer is still no, then I move on. So lo and behold, yours truly, as she just accepted and she gave me the yes. I can still see the picture. She gave me the yes, and that was how it began. The courtship began. So
wow, this is really really nice if you ask me. Wow. So over to you, ma'am. So I know that the reason he has a lot to say is because he's the one that saw you. He saw you, he came to you. So there's a lot of process through that. So how has it been for you? The marriage, the beginning, middle, and till this moment like this. How has it been?
Well, to the glory of God, it has been awesome. It has been great. When I eventually said yes, I knew nobody forced me into this. Because I needed to seek God. All the time I was saying no, I was not sure. So it's not that there was really a party. Of course, there were guys coming then, brothers coming then, but I wasn't sure. I wanted to be sure because I know that for me, marriage is a big thing.
Yes.
Like not something that I can just rush into because of emotion and things like that. So I needed to pray. When I got the assurance, because I prayed and God gave me peace of mind and gave me His word that I should go ahead. That was when I said yes. So when we got married 2004.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
We got
Yeah.
engaged 1999.
April
So
10.
yes, we got married 2004. I would not say that it has been very, very, very rosy, because
Yes.
life is
Yes.
laced in, there are ups and downs,
Of
but
course.
in all it has been very beautiful.
Mm.
Like I said, my husband is a very, very supportive husband,
Oh.
very loving, very caring. I always see myself as a pampered wife.
Oh.
He does so many things, so many things. There is nothing he can't do
Okay.
for me. And it's not as if we don't disagree. It's not that we don't have our ups and downs. There are times like that. But the beautiful thing is that anytime we have issues, or we had issues in the past, we come out stronger.
Mm.
Yeah.
By the time
Yeah.
we sit down and talk over it, this is what you have done, this is how I felt, this is it. Say, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't see, maybe it's misunderstanding, it's all this. So it has been beautiful. Marriage is beautiful. It's beautiful. God has been our help. He has been holding our hands. He has been everything to us. And we are, like I said, when I got my yes, I mean from God, I knew that, okay, I'm going into this thing, and I'm ready to give everything it takes. Because that is what I see in some people these days, that people are not ready. You think marriage is not a baby thing. It's not something that you just happened. You work. It's a work that you need to work. You need to give it everything. So I made up my mind from that day that I agreed that whatever this is going to cost me, I'm going to have a beautiful home. I'm going to give it all it takes to have a beautiful home. And God by our side, God at the center of it all, we have something beautiful together.
Wow.
Praise the Lord.
Wow. This is nice, and I'm sure from everything you said, there's a lot to take home for me, and the listeners and the viewers. And I really want to pray right now that that thing that is making your love bloom, that is making it beautiful, will never die.
Amen.
The Lord has been the firm foundation of
Yeah.
your home, and it will continue to be in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
So we've come to the end of this show. It's a wrap, guys, and I'm sure you've learned a lot from this. So whatever you feel, however you feel, just drop it on this video. So till I see you next time, keep the love,